New Year. What are your New Year's resolutions, ma'am?
My New Year's resolutions are to, oh my goodness. Well, other than getting back to like the shape I want to be in, because I really did some good this past year. I had some good food. I ate well. I had some good wine, just like everybody. We all did that this year.
COVID.
I know, but I got to the place where it was like, I don't feel good anymore. Like, I just don't feel good. I'm probably overdoing it. So I think my New Year's resolution is to keep up. I've been on a really good, I guess, train lately. I've been working out really well. I've been eating well. And I think my goal is just to like keep that up because I feel good right now. So I'm going to try to keep that going. And then I think my other New Year's resolution is to just, get more organized. And I feel like I'm accomplishing that. I think, what are we, 12 days in, 13 days in? And I feel like I really am. I'm already getting more organized. I'm not an organized person. So making more calendars, keeping notes more, like I'm just,
But you have your hands in everything. I can't think of hardly anything you don't do. So and you have 3 adorable children. So that can't be an easy task for you.
It's not, because it's not really a natural thing I have in me. I'm not naturally an organized person. I've had to become organized as a mother. It's just something you have to automatically turn on. So yeah, I do have a lot going on, and I think it's just, I love to feel creative and I love to express myself in so many different ways. And I'm fortunate I have the ability to do that, but I do feel like sometimes I could be a little bit more structured in my timeline, and I've gotten better at that. Like when the kids come home from school, the phones are off, everything's off, like it's done. So I have my time in the morning. I take them to school between 7:30 a.m. and then 3 o'clock, where it's like I can get everything I need to get done, but after that it's done. And I used to not be like that, so I'm getting better at stuff like that.
Same. So I know you're working with South Beach Diet, and I love that program, but I was a little bit surprised because you look fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. But it's because I follow the program. I think that I stay on top of it. People ask all the time why I'm with South Beach Diet, and I think it makes sense because I don't think it would make sense if I was this like ripped fitness. I say fitness just because that's our kitnish name. I know, that's our fitness name. Our kitnish name for our fitness collection is fitness, so I'm messing myself up. If I was this fitness, like ripped person, I don't know that it would make sense. I feel like that'd be unrealistic to have me as a spokesperson. I struggle with, I'm up and down. I fluctuate. I just do. I love to eat. I mean, I have a cookbook out. I'm with a cover of me eating a big bowl of spaghetti. Like, I love to eat, and that's no secret. There's no lie. I love to eat. I love to cook. I really love to indulge in the things that I enjoy. I've always been like that, but I feel like I have to balance that with eating healthy, eating well. And so South Beach gives me the ability to do that. They do deliver food to your door, but you can cook the food too. And so because I'm a good cook, it helps following, the things that you should be eating. I can cook them in my kitchen, which is the heavy protein, the good vegetables, low carbs. And so, it's something I have to keep up with. And so, it's a lot because I do like to eat.
Do you do it all the time, or do you do it in phases when you're like, I've got to really work on that?
No, and I couldn't do it all the time. It'd be so unrealistic. But I do it when I feel like, for example, quarantine, I just let myself go. And I gained 10 pounds this year, believe it or not.
Same. I did too.
I gained 10 pounds, and that's okay. I mean, we all did together. It is what it is. But like I said, it got to a place where it's not about the scale. I just didn't feel good anymore. I didn't have my energy. I was more sluggish. I was having too much sugar. Like, it wasn't good for me. And so then I lose energy with my kids. I'm like a little bit more on edge. Like, I have to be working out and eating well to feel good inside. And so, so no, I can't do it all the time, but I definitely do it on moments where I feel like, all right, I need to kind of recharge. I need to reboot myself. And that's what it's great for. It is a lifestyle. And a lot of people, you can follow it forever, but I would find it challenging to do it every day.
Does your husband do it with you?
No.
He can probably eat anything he wants, right? Because men are like that.
Anything. He can eat anything in the whole world. The man has no body fat.
It's annoying. How are you working with your Just Feed Me book this year trying to be healthy. Is there a connection between all of this?
So that was part of the gaining that last bit of that quarantine tin, is that I did have a cookbook come out, and I was doing Zooms, and I was doing videos of me cooking all the food and eating it. And I mean, that just was the cherry on top, because, you know, I've got cheesy nachos in there and chocolate chip cookies. Like, I have a lot of delicious things I grew up eating, but I was eating them all within a week period. Actually, it was like a 3-week period, because that's how long I was promoting the book, where that just kind of was the last 3 pounds I added on. And again, I hate to be like, oh, I gained 3 or less. I wasn't fitting in my jeans anymore. I didn't feel good. And it's not good for me. So it's a balance. It really is a balance.
Everything you do, millions of people see, because you have, I think last I checked, like 10 bazillion followers on social media. Is that the right number? Something like that. How do you deal with, anytime you have that many followers, there's negativity. What's your personal, I'm not going to let this bother me mantra? How do you deal with that?
I think that years ago it used to bother me a little bit. You know, I'm human, and of course things will hurt your feelings from time to time. But I think with age and just being in this business for long enough, it just doesn't bother me anymore the way that it used to. People have been a lot meaner this past year, but I just think people are in bad mood in general. This year has sucked. It's made them angrier, and just, you know, they just are trying to get attention somewhere, or some sort of, I don't know what the reasoning is, but people have been a little meaner, and I see that. But I think I'm able to sit here and be like, it's been a tough year. They're just probably just pissed off at the world. It's not me. It's not me. So that's the only way I can look at it. And I know my life, I know my home, I know our family, and I'm happy. And, you know, I can't control how others feel.
Great answer. Okay, last question. What's up for you this year? What's happening? I mean, you've done everything already.
Girl, I don't know. I'm one of those. I used to look ahead so much. That's something else I feel like with age, I feel like I've gotten better at. When I was younger, I'd always worry about what's next, what's tomorrow. I truthfully just take it day by day. I have to, for my sanity. And so I don't know what's going to happen 6 months from now or 3 months from now. I keep working, and I always have goals, and I hope that I work towards them. And I want my kids to always be as happy as they are, and my marriage to be as healthy as it is. And that's all I could ever hope for.
Awesome. Great answers. Good to see your face.
Good to see you as well. Hopefully it's in person again sometime.
Please. Yes. Happy 2021. I'll talk to you soon, Jessie.